Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I'm going to be doing my TBR for the September Readathon, which is Adventures Through Wonderland Readathon, and it's being hosted by Alexandra Roslin, Kaylin, Jade and Gavin, and I just really like the sound of this one. I like to run sort of a monthly Readathon alongside my books that I'm reading for the RuPaul's Drag Race TBR, so I thought I'd just tell you a bit about the Readathon from what I can gather. I'll link down below all of the announcement videos, and they've got some really great printouts as well, which is good. I quite like the prompt. It's middle grade themed. I haven't read middle grade for a while, and I had plenty of books on my shelf when I looked through it, and I thought, yeah, why not? So let's go through the different prompts. The first one is Down the Rabbit Hole, pick a book set in another world. Okay, so for that one I've picked A Tale of Magic by Chris Colfer. I love the look of this book and I've had it for a while on my shelf, so I think it's about time that I picked it up. This is about a girl who discovers that she's a fairy, and she gets pulled into this world where reading is banned, and she has to go on an adventure, no doubt. She ends up in a school, I think, called Bootstrap Correctional Facility, and then the Madam Weatherby goes missing, I think, and they have to try and sort of discover where she's gone. It sounds magical and interesting, and I think it just sounds like it'll be a really fun read for this readathon. The next is Flower Garden, pick an aesthetically pleasing book, and for that I've gone for this one. I've had this on my shelf for a long time and I just think it's got the most beautiful cover. Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn is the story of a young girl who grows up hearing these fantastical stories about a jade dragon, and her family are in need of help, and so she goes on a quest and sort of believes in these stories to try and help change the fortune of her family. The next prompt is Eat Me, Drink Me, make yourself a cozy reading snack, so I shall be doing that during the readathon. The next book prompt is The White Rabbit's House, pick a book for a cozy night in. For that I'm going to pick up a book that I haven't heard much about, but everything that I have heard has been great, and it's been on my shelf for a while, and this is Front Desk by Kelly Yang. This is more of a middle grade contemporary. It's the only one on there on my list. The rest of them are more fantasy, but I've decided that this one is the one that I want to pick for this, and it's about a girl. She lived in a motel, and she's the daughter of immigrant parents, and she manages the front desk of this motel, and it's just all about how her parents are hiding other immigrants, I think, and she wants to be a writer, and there's not sure to be a lot of depth to this, and everybody that's read it has said how good it is. The next prompt is The Red Queen's Palace, pick a book you think you'll love. For that I'm going for Asha and the Spirit Bird by Jasbinder Bilam. Again, I've had this for a while. I think it's got a beautiful cover, so it could have fit the prompt for that. And this one is about Asha, who lives in the Himalayas. Again, money is tight for her and she misses her father because he works in the city. Suddenly he stops sending his wages and this money lender tries to ransack the house, and I think she then goes on this sort of adventure to try and discovers what's happened to her father, and you know, to save their family from ruin. The next prompt is The Cheshire Cat, pick a strange and mysterious book. This one definitely is strange and mysterious, to the point where I'm really not 100% sure what it's about. It's called Circus Mirandus, The Circus with a Secret by Cassie Beasley. This is, or all it says is, Micah's beloved grandfather is sick, but all is not lost. Years ago he visited a mysterious circus where he was promised a miracle by a man who could bend light. But who is this stranger, and will he keep his word? Micah sets out to find the magical Circus Mirandus, but does it really exist? Wow, that definitely sounds mysterious. And the book in 3 words at the back is quirky, magical and heartwarming, so sounds like it's perfect for this prompt. The final thing is A Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Join us for our live show on Saturday the 3rd. Of September, so I will be doing that. But there is also a bonus group read book which I've got, which is The Train to Impossible Places by PG Bell. Now I know last year when we were actually at school and not quarantined and isolating, the Children at my school love this series. It's always out at the library and I just never got a chance to read it myself, so I'm really excited that this was picked as their group book. This is the book about a girl, a train goes into her house and she joins this magical train. There's trolls and all sorts of other magical things, and I just love the idea of this. I love the idea of this train. It makes me think a little bit of the Polar Express, but I didn't like the Polar Express, so hopefully not. But that idea of that train and all the magical people on it and they're delivering things and that she gets to be a part of it, I just think sounds really fun, and I'm looking forward to being able to hear the host's thoughts on this as well as the readathon goes on. So I'm going to be reading those books throughout the month alongside my other TBRs, and I just think it'll be nice to get to some different middle grade. I haven't read middle grade for a while. As I say, I'll link the announcement videos down below and the different people's channels so you can find out more and find the printouts, because there's some lovely printouts. In fact, I'm going to print one out so that I can write the books that I'm doing next to it. But let me know if you're doing this, and if you are, what books you're reading, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.